Alright. Where were we? We're back, and I've got everything I need. Well, we found the cauldron. Time to start synthesizing. Alright, what can I make? Recipe is required to synthesize an item. Area must be higher than the item's level. Okay. Cloth. Alright, cloth. You will choose the material to use. You'll be able to see the required quantities of each material in the recipe. It needs 1. When a specific material like uni is listed, the recipe select that item. What do you mean uni? What? You know, you're in a category like water is listed. You'll use any. Oh, I see. Silver web and materials from plants and animals. Okay, what? Silver web. Plant? And animal. Oh, I see it needs 2. Each material is made up with up to 4 elemental components. Oh, I see. Okay. Although I want to know what the grid is. I'm super curious about that. 5 types of elemental: fire, ice, lightning, wind, and light. Red, blue, purple. Purple is light? Fire, ice, lightning. Wind is green. Purple is light. During synthesis, you'll place each material's component on the synthesis panels. What? Oh, this is gonna get needlessly complicated, isn't it? Okay, let's start synthesizing. Okay. Use A to select the elemental component in the upper left of the screen and place it on the synthesis panel. Wait, what? Why is this? I'm so confused. Why are these? Is it saying it wants me to put these under fire? Surely it should be under wind. Nope. I guess we put it under fire like it says. You see the right side of the screen that placing the corners is created increases its quality and effect level by 2. Has it? Oh. Sure. Effect levels are determined by the number of components in the systems that carry the same element. Ah. For every component with the element matching the element on the synthesis pen. Raise the effect. Place the next component, this time set the component on the wind element slot. What? I am missing something here. Is this the wind element slot? Surely this is the wind element slot, no? Or wait. Because the component element matches the slot of the... Right, so the background thing. Cool. Using this item in synthesis of equipable items such as wet will improve their stats. Okay, place the next component. Just like set it on the wind element slot of the synthesis panel. I mean, I can't though, can I? Oh, what? Place your command. Yeah, okay. Use B to cancel. Aha! It's a Tetris game. I still don't. Oh god, this is so JRPG. Panels should have a bright star known as link components. Notice the same element is adjacent will become linked. The synthesized item's elemental effect will rise. Okay, yeah. Okay, so crafting requires linking. You want me this? Why there? Sure. Then take the second component to create a link. Like this. 2 stars link. The light element link has been created, increasing its max. Okay. The result, 1 extra component has been added. And the cloth now has stretchy effect. Oh, good lord. Okay, after you place at least 1 component for each material, you'll be able to synthesize the item. Pick a component you want to use. I guess that one. On the lightning. But this time, let's add the rest of the components. Well. I mean, surely it's this, right? There's always a chance to trigger soup during this. Okay. Okay. So we only have 41%. Up to 3 traits can be transferred from the materials to the final craft. Oh god, there's so much to this game. This seems overly complicated. Agreed. Yes. Okay. Traits are affected by some traits will transform into powerful new effects. Oh god. So the traits you can move traits from material to thing, but also you want to know the combination. This is a have a laptop on standby game, isn't it? Okay, so we increase the item quality. Decreases the selling price by 10%, but also decreases restock prices. I don't wait, does that mean that we can just get people to make this specific thing again? To duplicate? Increase match HP. Rapid use. Shortens WT after use by 10%. Sure, but reduces power and recovery power by 10%. What? Let's just go, okay. Do we want it cheap? Or thing that thing things? What do we think, Twitch chat? Do we want the metagame to have some unknowable effect because we don't know enough about the game? Do we want to have the immediate game have some sort of unknowable effect that we don't know yet? I'm gonna say, fuck it, let's find out what rapid juice does. Sure. Okay. I mean, it is an alchemy game, so I'm not surprised that crafting is complicated. But for all of that to be in like generic cloth, I mean, it's not. Look. Ooh, I got a super success. A C grade super success, I guess. Yay! Okay. I wonder how much of this game you can play by just like playing it like a JRPG where you just like smack things and don't really craft as much. Ah, it's like fine coffee. What do you think? Do you think Plancha's gonna like my cloth? But shit! Burn it! Ah, I was wrong. I mean, it was a C grade level 18.
とても素晴らしいものを見せても品質については町の周辺で取れる程度のけどそれほど良くない品質の素材を使いそういえば見たことのないでも思った通り使えたかどうやらあなたは私先ほど疑ってしまったことは謝ります
I mean, everyone's kind of expecting you to accept everything without any proof. Also, it's really weird seeing Plakta's tail. I guess it's part of her dress, maybe? It looks more like a bent curtain rail almost. Well, except for the floating star thing at the end. I just want to get Gun Guy to shoot a bunch of rabbits. Just go rabbit hunting, you know? Damn it. Nova, I shouldn't have started reading your comment before I took a sip. Could Sophie be the legendary alchemist of legends spoke of in the legends of the Legend of the Alchemists? Only in your dreams. Part 2.
Sophie?
I mean, you're the embodiment of my friend. No kidding. She's given up the ghost pretty early. Time machine? Wait, does she think she's Plakta from the future? That makes more sense. I was like, how she would remember you then. Some good logicking there, Plakta. But also, you never heard of a non-invited purple vortex either. That would... Find out how your eyebrows float above your bangs. Oh, yours do too. Oh no, I can't unsee it. No! It's so distracting! What? Why would you do the layering like this? Crystal Sparkle Pavilion? That sounds like a JRPG random space place. Ooh, a sleepy person. Okay, alright. Alright, just quickly, okay, yeah, I just want to know what else you could do in this place. Tools is for use in battle. Okay. Sure. 4 consumable, 4 equipment. Okay. Okay. Only items that are equipped per kit or maybe... Oh. But can you equip a stack then? That's super busto. Your items will be transferred. Would you like to check them? I don't know what that means. No? Yes. Yep. And these sure are things. Oh wow. Wow, it really, this game does not want you to play with the joysticks. It really wants you to D-pad. Okay, blue punny balls, punny liquid. Those, I just wanted to, oh, and drinking water. Okay, I just want to know what these things were. Items placed in the container. Still don't. Well, can I? Oh, all right. Well, let's go to the thing, I guess. I really want to hit some gameplay again before we quit for the day. I mean, it is the danger of doing a first looks on a game like this, which is like obviously like a long JRPG, plot heavy exposition at the top. You're just not gonna get. Oh wait, what is this red thing? You're just not going to get as much in the first couple hours as you can in other games. Nope, can't see. What is Gab?
お水お水
液体ってのは厄介だよな。
お水お水
重いしこぼれるし
Can I just?
頭痛くなるぜ。
お水お水よ
There's different types of water.
いしょ
Some of it has green in it. Okay. Oh.
これでいいんだよね
Okay. How do I?
あ
Have I? No, I don't want to synthesize. Check. How do I transfer things? Holy cow, guys. I have 9,943 slots. Free. Oh, this is an itemy grindy game. Okay, so how did I want to know how I put stuff away. Wait, check.
タルタル
Okay. Well, I might have just filled my boots with water for no reason. I thought I could just immediately put them away. If I hit menu, container. Oh. Oh. Ingredients. I guess I just have. I don't know what's going on.
どんな感じがいいかな
Oh, I did it again. All right, let's mosey. So apparently, we can just get weird water anytime we want, and don't even know if we need it. Nope, not paying attention to where I'm going. There's our secret boyfriend of the cartographer. I do wish there was a run button though. Oh, there is. I'm just blind. It says at the bottom. Look. Oh. It's R2. ZR. ZR? Alright. Does that even make a difference? I don't think it really does. Oh, a little bit. It's real slow though. Especially when you sprint in the other direction. Oh, what do you want to say? I'm confused. Is it here? Oh, it is. Didn't look like a door I could open from the visuals, just from the map. Looks like combat's like pretty secondary, maybe, given that it's an alchemy game. But it's a bar. That must be Katie? Katie? Probably Katie. Nope. Oh, I like this. I am a fan of the outfits in this game outside of the super lingerie ones that Octa started on. And of course the proportions and choice of shots. Gnome?
よう飲むま
そんなことより問題はじめまして問題というのはこのソフィ
I like how they know exposition's a little boring, but not too boring, because there's a lot of it in the game, but it's like, we don't need to tell you stuff, you just...
大変だったわね、ソフィーちゃん。
はい
おっと、そういえば。私はカトリーナ・バルバスタル。この水晶の輝き亭の亭主をしているの。ま、みんなからはカティって呼ばれてるから。
Oh, I'm calling you Miss Ballbuster from now until the end of time.
可能とは言いつつもう一点カティは
Aha.
だから情報が
残念だけど。
そうですか
Alright.
けど、そういう事情。
それって
普通はそうなんだけど、
Wait,
エルビーラ様と最初に出会った人間であり、ラミゼルだけは
Ramazil.
唯一エルビーラ。
おばあちゃんと同じ名前の人
Oh, my grandmother's in this game too?
ソフィーちゃん、どうかした？
なんでもないです
それがね、
いつ戻ってくるかとかはわからないんですか
Oh, I like that little circle purse. That's cute.
悪いけど私も聞いてない。
ありがと
Oh
うご
my
ざいま
god,
す
this is
カティさん
interminable updates. There's one person. You should talk to the goddess. Oh, one person knows. But she's out of town. I don't know when she'll be back. But I do know where she's gone. But it's probably someone else who knows.
待ってる間に待ち
それよりアレット。
Man, never picks on Aletta.
やっぱり忘れて
The
たの
most
ね。
JRPG name, yep.
あれほど急ぎだって言う。まあ、人だ。
依頼
うちのお店には町の人たちから
Oh,
依
sweet.
頼が集ま
The
る
standard
掲示板が設置されて依頼者は
Side
そこに
quest
自分の
board.
頼みと報酬
私もある魔物の素材。
魔物の素材っていいのずっと助け
I
て
wonder how easy it'll be to get other
私も
people
お手
on.
伝いしましょう微力ながら力になれ
Wait, Plankton's in my group now? No. I kind of figured, given that he was one-shotting things with his generic attack, that we wouldn't keep him in our party. Just, you know, oh yeah, you won't die in the first few fights because we want to make it easy on you. Generic party enter.
せっかくソフィーさんたちも手伝ってくれるのそうすれば
そうね。
First you look at requests, then you take them. Well, sure. So you talk to her. Okay. That was it. Whoa, what? What is that? Wait, does Plakta have a giant floating fist? Oh, this game just got more interesting. Alright, you. Wow, you're just a pervert. Cool. I'll talk to you. In your normal ass clothes. Ooh, we got crackling water. This is why you talk to randos. Oh, you either are not a pervert, or at least more, aware of how you can't just say those things. I like your pants, though. The belt doesn't make... Whoa, wait, what? Oh, cool. Nope. Why are the women in the most boring clothes? Oh, a lush. I like how they've made her, like, eyes all... Hello! Okay. Let's talk to Gnome. Hey, Gnome! You're pretty tall for a gnome. Nope. Okay. So, we've been everywhere but upstairs. Let's just do that. Oh. Huh. Okay, you look like a cleanly shaven cartographer man. This sprint is terrible, guys. It's like... Oh, what? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. There's a lot of pop-in on objects and things as you approach. I really wish you could jump over railings. Alright, let's go. Where were we? Alright, I'll accept your request, Katie. Katie. It's probably Katie, right? Alright. Adler Feathers. Breezy Field. Done. Okay. It's a weird way of not having you have to go through dialogue boxes. It's like, instead of, oh, wait, what? Oh, first request.
これで依頼を受注。依頼の内容と依頼内容を忘れちゃったらいつでもいい。
I mean, a Karen stone, Cane stone. That makes more sense. Yep. Cool. Inventioner grade. Yep. Detailed information about requests you've accepted and found in the town requests section of the story screen. That's what I want to know, just where to go. Alright. Let's start playing the game. It's weird that you don't have the minimap in this room, building though. Wait, where am I going? Breezy Field. Oh, all the way up. Okay. Do this every time. Sprint is this button. Can you see the discernible difference here? Oh, I know why. I'm hitting ZR and it is R. I had a placebo effect run. It's still not that much, but it is better. Wow, that coat has got a ring on the bottom. Oops. I know button names on this controller. Alright. Tawn. Cool. Green dude. No, you're done. Level 17. Yeah, let's just hit you. Okay. Let's... That seems overpowered. Let's just do a crosscut. Okay. Skill. What skill do I have? Knuckle shot? Light laser. Status down. Alright, let's... Okay, so knuckle shot's very powerful. I have a feeling these guys don't need to waste any of our MP, but oh well. Okay, well, let's... I mean, because it's a crafting game, I'm just assuming I should grab as much stuff as I can. Alright, let's see. Full map. What am I looking for? Oh, hold on. What is... Zoom in. What are these icons? Gathering spot? Assuming a boss. Guys? Guys. Do you see that in the middle? Oh, yeah. We definitely can fish, but I don't think I know how. I need to fish. Right. New goal. Find out how to fish first. Plot towards fish. Oh, there's treasure. Is there any treasure in here? There is treasure. Okay, so let's do some treasure hunting and try and find some fish. Weather control. Don't actually understand what that means. So let's just go do east. Oh, I see. Wait. Hold on. Story. Give and take. Often found on the breezy fields. Map? Zoom out? Can I not? This is obviously not the breezy fields. Do I not get a bigger map? Can I not just see how the whole... That's very strange to me. Oh, what is this? This looks cool. It's, nothing. Okay. Honey!
これこれ蜂には申し訳ないけどみんなの家
Sweet. Okay.
使わせ
Well,
てもらうね
I should have guessed that this was going to be super full of stuff. That's just one blue dude. I'm going to ignore him. More bunnies. Well, I guess... Okay, so... Wait. Oh, we need a scythe. Okay. Okay. Bonk. Let's see how well we do. 60.
行くよ
88.
行きます
66. Okay. Ow. Well, that's kind of a lot.
行くよ逃がしません私たちの勝ちです
She sits in the hand. Okay. Yeah, I really want to get to the fishing. Oh, what did I get? Wait, what? No. No. Nope, that's not what I want. There's too many menu buttons. Basket. What's new? This thing. What did I get? A horn. Oh, cool. Okay, that's what that was.
錬金術の素材になりそうな木ですね持って帰りましょう
Pardon me. Oh, okay, some wood. Some whimsy strawberries. Some tawn. Oh, excuse me. So, I can gather wood chips by breaking somebody's stuff. Alright. Seems like I'm just a vandal at this point. Ladybugs? This is such a weird game. Alright, so wait, let's just confirm I can't just magically fish. Oh yeah, fishing hole. Need a fishing rod, guys. Need a fishing rod. There's so much stuff in this game. Holy crap. I have red flowers, tawn, green flowers. Ooh, this looks like... What is this? Ah, spiderweb. What's in the bucket, guys? Oh, I am absolutely stuck. There we go. So bugs live in buckets, not... okay. So we're skilled away from certain plants. So I'm guessing what's going to happen is with all these things, I'll be able to start crafting a whole lot more. Oh, what are you? Oh, come on. That looks cool. It takes so much of the screen up too, like the item grabbing. I guess it makes more sense in handheld mode that you will see what you picked up, but good lord. Rocks? Okay, so what I wanted to do was fish, obviously. Green flower, stone. Ooh, ore. I don't know why, but I just assumed mushrooms, you know, traditionally alchemically were important. Oh, come on. like that you miss sometimes. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, there we go. Eat it. Yeah, so easy kills. What could you possibly need bugs for? I mean, alchemy, my dude. Snacks. This feels like JRPG, right? Like, not even looking at stats or anything, just like, oh yeah, I can just own that thing. I'll get some goop. Yeah, told you, goop. I really just want to know what the blue stuff is. Hippos. Different stuff. Alright. Can't pick that up because I don't have a scythe. Alright. Yellow flower. I'm assuming these stones, because they look cool, are important, but they might be like the most common thing in the game at this point, right? Okay, so there's these ones. Okay, so what I really wanted to know was, is the prevalence of all these stones because they're close to this spot? Like, see the icon in the map? Oh, whoops, sorry. See this icon by the gathering icon? I think that just means it's... Like, that's why you wanted to come here, was because I think it just means there's a lot of stuff here, not that there's a specific thing by this icon. You know what I mean? Because there's just... It's like, hey, if you're looking for stuff, rather than just wandering, come near this thing. Can I pick you up? Oh, I can't. I want to take the, Alright, I'm in. Let's hit this green guy. Actually. I don't know what that was. Sand! Oh, he didn't die. I miscalculated. Yeah, I should have attacked the blue one first. Do I have any healing items? I didn't equip any, did I? This is useful to remember. Alright. So, what are we doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna look for this treasure chest place. Oh, wait, I can beat up this tree? Okay. Kiefer. Alright. Oh, I see. The treasure chest is blocked. You can see on the map there's a little break. I was hoping... Oh, clearly that's something for later. Ooh, who are you? Oh, you're just a spider. Oops. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wander about for a bit. But basically, I want to see. So we can't cross the other treasure on the map. So yeah, let's just try and do this recovery mission, and that might be it for the stream. Do I prefer Bunny Girl to Gunsword Dude or not enough battle to notice a difference? Not enough battle to notice a difference, I think. I mean, Gun Guy was like 5 levels above everyone else I had, and it kind of showed. So I'd be really... I want a scythe. Stupid. So I'd really like to see more of the... Like, I didn't end up really using his abilities, so it's hard to tell how they work. Yeah. But she still hits pretty hard, and has some interesting abilities. I think I just need a little more time with the game, really, which we won't have on stream, but we will later. Look at you. So yeah, I was gonna say, I think... Oh, I see. Oh, but they're scythables, unfortunately. I mean, I feel like I'm just too, like, I don't know if this is just a waste of time because I don't know. Oh, whoops. It's just you. Oh, yeah, you're done, buddy. Like, she hits way, like, she hits 60 when he was hitting 110, 120. So she's clearly weaker, but she does have abilities. So, it's one of my problems when, like, they did the same sort of thing in FF10. First time you got Auron, I think, he was, like, super OP for plot reasons and then left, and it was like, alright, but, like... And when you got him again, he wasn't nearly as strong because the rest of you had leveled up or whatever. I kind of get the reasoning, but I think I'd rather consistency. Like, just give me 1 or 2 people at the top. Also, you can just start with 3 people. You don't need to, like, grow them. What is this? You don't need to necessarily bump into everyone. It's a novel concept of... Oh, what are you? Is that the Alder? I'm assuming it is? Because they needed feathers, right? Giant bird? We'll use all our MP on this fight. Okay. Wow, that was the plan? Hey, do you know there's 3 of us? TP can be expended to use special commands. TP accumulated through various battle actions. Oh. One of these special commands is Sport Guard, allows you to swap a character into battle while greatly reducing. What? Press X to trigger Support Guard. Oh, I see, because she's a tank. TP can also be used by twin actions. Twin actions allow 2 characters to act at the same time in a single turn. Also reduced by 10. Oh, cool. Okay. Press L and select Aletta, then direct Sophie to use 4 splits. L. Alright. 4 splits. Cross cut. Oh, 0 MP. Okay. Cool. Oof. Ah, yes, the 2 hits. Level up? Yeah, we did it. We went 1 level up. Okay, so the combat has some stuff going on, which I really appreciate. Because I would be less gripped by just if all the like nuance of the game was in the alchemy and it was like a generic JRPG system. Yeah, so given that you have I see. Formations. Yes, I actually do want to know a bit more about this. Okay. Front row party fights the enemies directly, while the back row can change places or perform combinations with the front. I see. Think I will which formation can best support your strategy. Thanks, tutorial. That could have been a little more. Alright. Well. What do we got here? Cotton, wool, and some stone. And some strawberries. 4. And some rambutans. Oh, what? Ha. I see, so I do have a max space. Well, I have a lot of... Yeah, I really can't hold on to... Where are we here? What was the thing I had a lot of already? Ah, these. And then, okay, gather that. That's not new.
これこれ
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that does limit what we can do a bit. Where were all the... do have a lot of mushrooms, so let's...
ウニの採取は注意してください
okay, so now get back to this part of the pavilion. That seems fine, because we're full. Oh wait, can I just... Ha! Yes. That's a nice quality of life thing. Wait. Back. Item space in the container. So then, if I hit X, container... I really don't get what's on me still. Items? Alright, well let's go hand this quest in and then maybe try and craft some things, but probably end the stream close to now. But let's get a little further in. Nice little taste. I'm glad, yeah, the combat mechanics seem deeper than I was expecting, although it depends on how many moves you might get, you know? But it definitely seems like spending some time with the crafting to see, like, if you don't min-max a thing, is this just like a... Like, if you just, like, I made a thing, and I didn't bother doing the Tetris with the things to get the plus def, if you can still muddle through the game, or if the game really is about optimizing that. That's sort of where I'm at. Out of curiosity, I'll just need to play more.
どんな依頼があるかな
Return? No?
どの依頼あ
Report? Oh, that was...
報告しちゃっていいかな
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We did it!
あ
So many loading screens, though.
はい、確かに
ソフィーさんたちが依頼をこなしている間に調べてもら
情報収集。
はいラミ
She
フ
went
ル
in
さ
the
ん
near forest.
ソフィーさんにも分かるように説明する
Okay.
と
さすがにど
The
う
near
して
forest
そこへ行ったのか
is-
ま
the
で
near
は調べられなかった
Forest that's near.
その代わりにこの地図をあげる。
Yeah, map. Does that mean I can finally zoom out?
地図それって結構前の。この世界は少しずつ広がってる。
Huh.
だから定期的に更新する必要があってね。
That's kind of an neat idea with the dream world having like a changing world. I hope it actually does
ミール
that.
の森はそんな遠くないけど。
Your
魔物も
forest
結構い
isn't
るから
far.
気をつけていて。
Alright, yeah, sure. Yay, a world map. No, okay. First select near the world map. Okay, so Windspat Plains is 2 places. Or when you explore, you can... I have seen Journey Stones. Oh. Now that I've found a couple, I'll have to go back. But I guess it's better than not having them. That's handy. Fast travel, great. Given that you can bounce straight to the thingy.
どこに向かいますか
What? Alright. So the question is... Can I...
ねえねえどこ行くどこ行く
Is this... Ah, there we go. No? Oh. That's it. Okay, yeah. Hurrah! Okay. Will you teach me things?
あ
No. Alright, well, let's see what we can make, I guess. As a way of auto add. No! We'll play Violet automatically. Pressing ZR. Redoing synthesis. If you actually press the compound and then press L to undo. You can redo a step you previously undone by pressing R. Okay. Right, okay.
何を作っちゃおう
So craft. We can make a craft. And it is a bomb. Usables. Equipment. Ah, cool. Cannot make though. Traveler's vest. We can make this. Wait. To do that we need ingots. Ingots. I can make an ingot.
どれを入れよう
Alright. I need 211. Sure. I mean, I don't know. That
ま
one.
ずはあれからいや
And
それ
that
とも
one. And that one.
まず
And
はあれから
that one.
いやそれとも
Alright, first place, put a fire.
いい感じ
Second place,
ここにしよ
put a fire. Third place.
Glucon, glucon. とりあえず入れてみる
Oh, did I do it wrong? I've done it
こ
wrong.
れはここ悪くないか
Oh, right, it gets. I used small ones, and I shouldn't have. Now that I think
もこ
about
こ
it.
にしよ
Nope. What have I done?
う
What have I done? So I do this,
いい感じ
and then I do
すごいのできちゃうかも
that. Then I can do
悪
that.
くないかも
and
すごいのできちゃうかも
there.
どの特性にしよう
Traits. Sure,
こ
sure.
れでいいかな
Ah, see, I didn't use enough stuff, so I only got 2 traits to transfer.
一気に仕上げるよ
Alright, so that's the basics, right? You're trying to maximize. So I probably should have picked, instead of picking these ones that have just like 1 or 2 icons, which are easier to fit together. Obviously, it fills up more. You get better stuff if you
ど
did
れ
it
に
the other
し
way
よ
around.
うかな
Alright, so I made an ingot. I have 4. I can now make the staff. Look at that. I figured it out. I'm gonna give myself a better stick.
材料はっと
Ingot. This one. And then
まずはあれから
this one?
いやそれとも
Sure, that one. And then maybe
まずはあれから
that one?
いやそれとも
And that
やっ
one.
てみよ
It's a lot of lightning. So we go
ういい感じ
star.
さてどう料理しようかな
Make that.
いいこと起こりそうな予感
Like that.
これ
Like
は
that.
ここ さてどう料理しようかな。
There we go.
すごいのできちゃうかも。
There we go.
いいこと起こりそうな予感。すごいのできちゃうかも。
Let's actually. Nope.
悪くないかも。
Sure.
特製
We
は
did
ど
a
れにする？
thing. It's
こんな感じ
expensive.
かな。パパッと仕上げ
We just used all yellow things. Alright. I made a stick, guys. Is it better than my current stick?
いいんじゃないこれ。
Yes.
レベルアッ
Oh, yeah, I love that. Good. That's what I wanted to see. Okay,
プ。
what
何
happens
を
when
作っちゃおう。
can make a traveler's vest? Yeah, let's
どれを入れ
do
よう。
that. They're all the same.
うんうん。なるほど。うんうん。なるほど。
Sure. So, first things first. Let's
これは
do that.
悪くないかも。すごいのできちゃうかも。すごいのできちゃうかも。すごいのできちゃうかも。
Alright, so then presumably we can then do
す
this.
ごいのできちゃうかも。
Yeah. And I guess we just
グルコーン
put this
悪
here.
くないかも。
Then
グルコーングルコーン。
I mean, it doesn't really matter, but let's put it there.
どの特製
Yay!
にしよう。
Quality
こんな感
HP
じか
charge.
な。
Okay, we did
仕上
it.
げちゃ
Okay, I can see how this would get a little addictive, especially once you sort of,
おう。いた。
like, if I wasn't sort of at the end of a stream, you know,
すごいのできちゃった。
swapping out bits to see, oh, can I fill this up even more? Speed 5, great.
何を作っちゃおう。
Cool. So now the question is, if I just want to know, equipment, you. Oh yeah, look at that. Much better. Attacks up, defense up, speeds up, quality's up. That one. And then, oh. They all have meh vests, so this one's better. But actually, I think I want you to have the speed up one, right? Yeah, speed. Wait. Take it back. Is that the same speed? No. Okay. Cool. Well, that's basically. What do you have? Yeah, I can make another vest for you. Can't make a ring. No idea how to do those things, but yeah, that's alchemy. Anyway, I think that'll do for today. Yeah, so this has been First Looks on Tuesdays. That is to say, every Tuesday at noon, British Standard Time, I am here playing a game for the first time for about an hour or two. This was Atelier Sophie 2. The fairy... Shoot. I'm good at my job. The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream. Which I've never played the first one. It's got some stuff going on. I think I'd like to see how in-depth the combat gets. It looks like items probably I'm not using enough of. Like, make some items, you're an alchemist, use them. There's so much stuff around that consumables are probably the way forward, instead of just, you know, craft permanent gear. That's my guess, but I'm curious. I'll probably play a little more of this and get a little deeper and see how it goes. Obviously, we just sort of scratched the surface plot-wise, and mostly plot, less gameplay. So yeah, I'm feeling how you could easily get in the rabbit hole of the alchemy, trying to make the perfect vest or whatever. So yeah, this was good. As always, you can find us live with streams like this or podcasts like Tanked Up, which is Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. at twitch.tv/outoflives network. You can find us at outoflives.net. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, all the social medias. Follow us, like, subscribe, and comment if you're watching this. Let us know if you enjoyed this or you'd like to see more of this type of game, or just comments on the stream in general. Maybe I missed a big glaring thing like the run button being R, not ZR. And you can reach me at the Omniarch, THEOMNIARCH. And that'll do for today, and I'll see y'all next week. Oh, except there's a bonus first look today. We're gonna be watching or playing Martha, a horror game, tonight at around 8 p.m. I suspect. So yeah, join us for that if you want less wholehearted anime and more. Well, I don't know if it was wholesome or anime. There were some choice moments, but yeah. So catch you then, and yeah, I'll see you soon. If not tomorrow, some other time. Thanks. Bye.
www.outoflives.net